Okay, so we're going to be looking at TEAC 5.3D. This is solving multiplication problems using pictorial models up to the hundreds. If you look on here, we have a hundredth base 10 block, and this represents decimals. You're going to count these shaded areas going horizontally, so that's going across, and going vertically, which is up and down. Okay, so I'm going to start with the up and down model. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that means that this is 8/10 because each one of these lines here represents a tenth or 0.1. So let me use my pen to mark. Okay, so each one of these represents a tenth, which is 0.1. And we have 8 of these on this side. So we have 0.8. And then you're going to count going horizontally, which is going from left to right. And as you can see, this dark shaded area, we only have 1/10 that is shaded in, going horizontally. So we're going to go ahead and multiply this by 0.8 times 0.1. Okay. All right, so next, if you were to go and multiply these two numbers together to check your work, just to see what is overlapping or what is dark shaded in. So when they overlap, there's a area that overlaps and they become darker. And that's what this number would be. So 8 times 1 is 8. 1 times 0 is 0. You would do your placeholder 0 here, and you would multiply 0 times 8 is 0, and 0 times 0 is 0. You'd add these two numbers together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0, and you bring your 0 down. You would count your decimal positions by doing halves. So we have 1 here. You would count the second one, that's 1 there, and you would add those two together. 1 plus 1 is 2, which means when you come down here, you're going to hop 1, 2 times, and you should have 8 hundredths shaded in. So if we counted this right here, these dark gray squares, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's 8 hundredths shaded in there. So you would go and look for the model that represents this. Well, if you look at this, A is 0.8 times 0.1, and it does equal 0.08, which is true. Okay, but let's look at B. It has 8 times 0.1, and it gives you 8/10. Well, we know that this is not true. We have 0.8, which is true, but we also have 0.01, which is 100th, which gives us 0.008, which is in thousands place, so that's not true. And then D, we have D, 80 times 10 equals 800. Well, we definitely do not have 800 squares there. So the answer to this is definitely going to be A. If you have additional questions, rewatch this video, practice with some problems that look like this, and see you later. Bye.